No, we do not own none of this music. YouTube, you know what I mean? This KRS is One music, whatever records they put this out on, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, this is your, your platform, so y'all put this out, you know what I mean? It's probably a
Fair
topic.
use.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna talk
Creative
about
use.
the education through rap in the '80s because it made me smart and inquisitive
And that's
and
staying your lane over
curious.
there.
Mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
Makes curious. It really did make you curious about your own,
Heritage
yes, culture, like stuff they really want to teach you
and class, yeah.
in class. I was in class, but I wasn't learning until KRS,
KRS
One.
One.
What does that stand for again?
Knowledge rate supreme over nearly everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
I used to know that because he used to be my favorite rapper.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I used to love BDP, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh-wee. So anyway, what
Boogie
did you
Down
learn?
production.
Like we learned, like even for this just
He
one
was
song.
all in the same. He was in all in the same gang. He was one of the not all in the same.
We're
He was in
all in the same,
no,
the
because that was
Unity song.
self destruction. He
Self
was a lead.
destruction.
He was a lead on self destruction.
We don't know the rights of that
Because
either.
all in the same game was the West Coast version. So my bad. That
Yeah,
was
that's
Hammer,
true.
Easy E,
That's true.
Tone Low.
And
You
let's
know what I
talk
mean?
about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know, even though we was West Coast till we die, right? West Coast
Right.
till I die. Self destruction was way better than we're all in the same gang. No offense,
It
but
was
lots of.
kind of bullshit. Anyway, self
That's
destruction
because.
all in the same game. I don't know. I mean,
Come on now, what you think?
I liked both of them honestly because
I like them both. Two ones better than the other though.
I didn't see both of them happening honestly back then. Like, cause self destruction came out first, and so I didn't think we was gonna have one as the
Oh,
West
so
Coast.
okay, so you
You know what I
think.
mean?
So what I hear you saying is the West Coast copied the East Coast.
No, no. So what had happened was, I just thought, it wasn't gonna happen for us.
And so
So
they copied.
when they did happen, and they grabbed all the niggas that they grabbed, it was dope because it was West Coast All
I didn't say
Stars.
it was not dope. It was just not as dope.
That's not true.
That's my opinion.
Okay, all right.
It had that BDP KRS was
No,
sprinkle
not
on
not
the self destruction. It was
not.
self
I'm not. I'm
destruction.
talking. No, we're
It
talking
was
about the same game.
no, we were comparing, and you was talking
Right.
about the same game.
Yeah.
I don't think, and I'm thinking, yeah, no, sir. Mm-mm.
Well, all right.
Okay, who sprinkled? They sprinkle on. We're all in the same game.
I ain't nobody sprinkle. Listen, boom, 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 boom. Ain't no sprinkle the East Coast nothing on that track.
I didn't say East Coast. I said what's the West Coast sprinkle on the West
Easy
Coast.
E has a very standout verse,
You know who stands out to me?
and fucking Miss Chalet,
Exactly.
her voice. But that's still MC Hammer had a verse on there.
We ain't talking about who had verses
Pause.
on the
I'm
song
saying, well, you asking these are things that stand out
for you.
because you got to remember this is an all star, so you got to remember Tone
Mm-hmm.
Loc verse stood out too because of his voice, and you got your
Forgot
Ice
he was
T.
even on there.
How Sway his verse
Because the standout is Miss Chalet and Easy.
because she was the fucking chorus. Don't you know we got to put our chick there? She sung that part. Right, shut the fuck. Listen, listen. All I'm saying is it was a positive song, y'all. Okay, it was a
I
positive
just
song.
said it wasn't positive. I just said the spring
Mm.
self-destruction was better.
All right, cool.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about. So I put my feet on the.
Put my feet on the ninja scouts because we was talking about the
we was talking about the
misogynisticness,
misogyny. See,
Mr.
we had
Mr.
all
Mr.
of this.
BDP.
We said all of this to say I no longer like KRS.
KRS with KFC. I no longer like KFC.
Exactly. Exactly. That motherfucker's like KFC. I no longer like KRS. Like
So we were looking for KRS One for 100. Hood Jeopardy. And KRS One did what to you?
Actually, it is like I said. It is his.
Misogynistic
Sometimes,
sexist ways.
like okay, real talk.
Is that what you're saying?
Sometimes people, it's not what people say or do, but language or the spirit puts out and what comes across the screen.
when they're
You know,
doing their
and
stuff.
so there's been an evolution um, that I'm like, I hear what you saying, but I ain't digging what you saying. No, that
Okay.
ain't even it. Like I hear what you saying, I'm digging what you saying, but I ain't digging the messenger at this point.
Okay.
And yes, because some of that I feel there's misogyny and like personally, but
And you gotta remember, we don't really know too much personal about
I don't
Chris.
know nothing about him. It's
No,
just
we
my
really
feeling.
don't. We really don't know anything personal.
I don't know
Really.
nothing
So
about him. It's
I
just
don't
my
know.
feeling in my
I mean,
opinion.
I've opened
They
up
act
for him
like
before.
a-holes. Everybody got one, and this is mine. It is pooping
Yeah,
out.
I was just gonna say I opened up for him before. And he was pretty peace. And
Yeah,
he did
see?
his school of hip hop speech beforehand and did the. So I don't personally know that. You know, I'm not disagreeing with your opinion. I just know it's not valid right now. For not your opinion. I mean
You gotta tell me
not
my
yours.
opinion.
No, 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 no. Going back to what I was saying earlier,
Did
not
you agree?
yours.
Disagree with me?
Yeah, no, no, no. Right, that part about how the old school way of thinking that Chris is saying in 2022 doesn't validate the black women like it used to in the 90s.
Oh, that's very.
You know what I mean?
But
Like in the 90s, it was different,
can I
and
just
that
say?
it made a huge point. But then shit changed, and then shit started evolving, and so you can't take that from the 90s, Ricky Bobby, and be like 2022. It's the same thing, and it's like nah, 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 no, no. There's a vast difference. A lot of shit has grown, and in the women direction, so you can't really be like this is that, and it's not. So you kind of got to take a step back and look at it for what it is versus just prejudging it because of the age. You know.
Okay, so on my channel, this is called Conversations with Your Rapper Brother.
Okay. Which has not happened yet. Let's just say that out loud, okay?
Oh, I got one. We gonna
Right.
share this video.
Have you seen her start recording anything yet? Because I'm gonna put my feet on a nigga's couch. I'm just saying.
No,
Saying.
but trust what I say. On my channel, this shit called.
FYC, man. FYC. Okay. Okay. Let me slide over here a little bit.
And,
Yeah.
so what he said was earlier that he agreed, he disagreed and agreed with me. He argued. No, he said he argumentatively agrees with me. I don't know what
Pretty
the fuck
much,
that
yeah.
is.
Well, because like she's
I
like, I
have
don't
a point.
agree. Yeah, she said I don't agree with the KRS One and how you think. I think it's misogynistic. And I agree with her because I was trying to apply how his old school way of thinking about women doesn't really apply to right now. And that's where I agree with her at. And it's kind of really not even an argument. So, yeah.
Bro,
I
why you,
just,
like he just want to argue the
no.
point.
I made it sound like an oxymoron for nothing, is what I mean. There we go. I was like, I agree to disagree because I agree.
I argumentatively agree with you because
I just.
it's the only way I
Fuck.
say that shit.
You don't understand what I'm saying, shit. I put my feet on a nigga's couch with this FYC shit.
Argumentatively agree with you. Okay.
Bing bong, motherfucker.
That's good shit, bro.
Alright, so, yeah. But, again, we don't know personally nothing about Mr. Nas Brand Spring over there
No,
with
we don't know that
anybody.
person about none of them.
Yeah,
We gonna
gonna
skip him. We gonna go to the next
yeah,
song.
we're gonna tuck that in, you know what I mean? So, you know,
Okay, what's on my next? Oh no, that's not my next song. We're gonna go there.
what's your next song? You know what I'm saying? Go
What's
play
my
some really
shit?
quick, you know what I mean? And shout out to nobody that stepped through, but the replay might come through, you know what I mean? So, shout out to those that hit me up on the replay.
Down there.
You know what I mean? You know what I say? You know what I mean? You know what I say?
Here it is.
Cheers to my sweet and ears, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? No, not that one. This one.
Remember, you must learn. Why do I got these
so
on?
let's talk about this. We talk about East Coast, we gonna fly to the West Coast.
We gotta keep it West Coast because that's who we are, man. And at the end of the day, as much of the East Coast fan I am, I gotta keep it West Coast, and
We
you
don't
know,
own the rights to this song, or we don't
yeah, the
own.
copyrights belong to somebody else, YouTube. So please do not flag us.
It probably belonged to
What's his name?
Dre.
Dr. Dre.
Yep, Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre or Interscope Records, they own the publishing to this sound.
No, who did he sell all
Copyright.
his stuff to? Because he had to pay
No,
his.
yo, Mattel.
Who the fuck is Mattel?
Mattel, the toy company.
He had what did he have to pay Mattel?
You talking about Snoop having to buy his stuff in Death Row? Yeah, they was bought by a toy company.
What?
Yeah.
Interscope was bought by a toy
No,
company?
not toy company. I said Death Row.
I'm not talking about different. See, conversations with your rapper brother. We were talking.
Okay,
about
but what I'm saying to you,
Interscope.
Interscope still is Interscope. It is. But Death Row had to be bought from a toy company when Snoop acquired Death Row.
FYI, in case you want to know.
That part.
Okay, I did want to know.
I'm
Because
just
we were
saying,
talking about intercourse.
in the course. No, nigga, in the scope. Someone put my feet on a nigga's couch because this nigga said the wrong word. Excuse me, children. Sorry. It's 18 and up out here. FYC. They don't want us cussing, so it's your couch. They gotta say it in reverse, like that's your couch.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah. I'll probably shouldn't be saying
Interscope.
Interscope Records. That's what
Was
you
you okay?
What?
Listen.
think.
Never mind.
Had it been not for the Lord, I would have had another in there. Another in there. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well,
what about New York? I mean, L.A.
L.A. had its own origin of hip hop.
So, what about Straight Outta Compton, particularly?
You know what? That ain't even the origin. That's just a place of the blasting of the takeoff.
Because that's where we at.
We at NWA. You know what I'm saying? Straight out of Compton. Now, that's the one that still had Ice Cube, and Ice Cube was still writing. So that's a good thing. You know what I mean? Because when he wasn't writing no more, that second album that had 100 miles and running, it was not a good deal.
Since you mentioned Ice Cube,
Yeah.
how is it that the community is giving Ice Cube such a pass?
On what?
I mean, during the 2020 election.
Oh,
I just,
she ain't lying, nigga. Hold on, Turbo, slow down.
why is he getting a pass? Like, do we all have short-term memory loss? I don't.
I don't either.
I do.
Cause I remember that shit too, nigga. So you didn't see the commercial. I seen the commercial. 18 and up, you ain't supposed to be on here.
Get off here if you under 18. I'm asking a question. I do not feel good, y'all. I'm sorry. But I am asking a question.
In real life?
In real life.
Like what
not
happened?
in pretend life.
You know,
not on reality TV. Why are we so forgiving? Because, and is it because he is now considered a crossover artist and his music is also...
Yeah, ain't not even music. You mean movies?
Well, not just his movies. Like the other day when I did drive to work before I found out I was sick. His music was on, and it was on with, a top 40 station, and they always play him.
Oh,
so
Good Day or something like that?
Yes.
Yep. Something safe.
So it's always something safe, but they always keep him in
rotation for the past 20, 30 years.
Right, so it doesn't matter what he's said or done. How does that, what is that like, right? I'm just asking. I know that's business,
Cube
right?
vision.
that's
and
business.
his own record company, Lunch Mob Records.
Right, but this was really behind that basketball league.
3-on-3, yeah, the 3-on-3.
That
I'm
was
pretty
all
sure.
behind that, and
Mm-hmm.
the folks. Well, I'm just saying, we so forgiving.
And he did, make that commercial with them people.
And you know what the other thing that they said?
What they
Like
say?
they said like they plan to get 50% of y'all in 2024 and 2020, like 2022 and 2022.
24, 23, 24,
Take
25.
two, 2024
All right.
to vote along with those people over there, like them. So I don't know.
Whoa.
Yeah, they say 50% of black males feel like that. I'm like, damn, really? Is that what
Whoa.
out there like? And then you had to face a Q, right? You get people like, not that Q, but Ice Cube.
Oh, and we're back.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting there, they wanted him to say something. He was like, and my tongue hurt. No boy. I mean, I get it. People do strange things.
For some change.
Little strange for some change.
No, some strange for some change.
Trying to get that basketball league.
Alright. And that's the thing. I guess that's the thing that keeping afloat. Since I ain't doing no music right now, let alone movies.
Well, doesn't that again depend on us? So aren't we just so forgiving?
Well, again, there's other non-cultured people that support him.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm talking completely about Straight Outta Compton, the writer of F the Police.
Yeah, well, you gotta. Here's the thing. There's people that don't know about that until they do that research. That's And then there's people that were sheltered from that. You know what I mean? That don't know about that because they were sheltered.
What's really interesting is how both rock and roll and rap was being attacked at that time.
And they thought one was not gonna last.
Both Twisted Sister and NWA, who were the subject of, oh God, what's her name? Was it Bob Dylan? Was it Bob Dylan's wife? No, it was, whose wife was that? Was it, what the fuck? What the fuck is that goofy bastard's name?
From where?
He was the vice president. Quayle.
Dan Quayle?
Dan Quayle's wife. Yes, I said that goofy bastard. He's a goofy bastard. Like, but I will say we'd have been better off with that goofy bastard as president than the other one. Anyway, what was I saying?
Put your feet on a nigga's couch?
Yep. And then I said, she's the one that the old parental advisor. That's why I got parental advisory labels.
Oh, because of her and the Snoop Dogg shit, she ran over.
No,
not her, Condoleezza. That wasn't Condoleezza Rice, but I know who you're talking about. Not Condoleezza Rice. My bad.
Dan Quayle's wife.
Dan Quayle's wife. But during that time, some black, I don't know what her name. I can't remember her name. Might have been Condoleezza Rice, the lady that fucking ran over Snoop Dogg and Death Row and them shit with the bulldozer on TV.
That was not Condoleezza Rice.
It was some white lady. I mean, a black lady.
That was, I don't.
What's her name was?
No.
We could look that shit up. Man,
No,
I don't remember.
you could. No, it was the Quayles, and it wasn't just.
I remember you saying the Quayles, but
Death Row. It was Twisted Sister, and you could find the footage of.
right.
What the fuck is that motherfucker's name? Oops, excuse me. Sorry. What is that Emma Fecker's? What is that Emma Effer's?
18 and up. A what?
What is that Emma Effer's name from Twisted Sister? It's
I don't
not
know.
Jean.
Oh, the not Jesse Smart. I'm so tripping. Jean? No,
it's
not
not
Jean.
Gene Simmons. Gene Simmons.
No, I know you're talking about too. The blonde hair dude.
Yes.
Oh, with the big nose.
Yes.
God, I know you're talking about the glasses. I forget his name.
And he's Jewish. No offense.
Oh, it's cake.
What is is his name?
Twisted Sister's lead singer. If you can remember who that is, put it to this in the comments. The lead singer of Twisted Sister. Black, white person, Mexican, it doesn't matter. Somebody who knows rock and roll. The lead singer. Yes.
Come on,
Put the lead singer of Twisted Sister in
we
here.
don't know. We don't. Oh,
I don't remember his name. I never know his name, but I know who you're talking about.
What the hell is his
Like,
name? I used to know his name.
I don't know. Next, what was your next point though?
2020.
What did he do? What did he say? Hold
He
on,
ended up running for office too.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
Why you should know his
He
name?
ended up running for office because of that. Later on, after of course,
Is he the dude look like a lady guy?
Of course, they ate off. Yeah, the lead singer. Of course, they ate off. Having a parental advisory label slapped on them.
Mm-hmm.
And testified. Of course, they ate off of that for a little while. But
Yeah.
then, I think he ran for office at one point in time.
Oh yeah.
But even though this is the same person, who's also Gene Simmons, like that's like,
Crazy, yo, what's up, kid? Mm-hmm.
Eric Clapton, stop stealing our music and F you. Gene Simmons, thumbs up. Okay, I'm done. It has got to be beer clock somewhere.
All right, well, this has been an episode of FYC,
Genesis chapter
that
11,
part.
verse
And if you're not effing your couch, you're not effing it. And we're just gonna get back to the music, you know what I mean? Give it peace. I see you when I see you, yada. One.